My neighbor, 48 Eve, claims my garden is eyesore and demands I change the layout. My house has two gardens. One is smallish rectangle of grass that's mostly for kids to play on. The other is a bigger section of land with many different flowers and vegetables. The problem here is my neighbor, 48-year-old woman named Kathy. She moved in last summer after moving from the city, and she doesn't seem to like my garden. The first time I saw her was when she came over to complain about it. She said that she thought it looked ugly and demanded that I fix it up so it looks nicer. I told her I don't think she should have come over because she could have just mailed me a letter or something. She insisted that since we live next to each other, it would be better if she came over in person. I said fine and asked what exactly was wrong with my garden. She said that all those plants look bad and are making our whole neighborhood look ugly. I told her that's not true at all and there's nothing wrong with my garden. A few days later, she comes back again and starts yelling about how my garden is an eyesore. I tried to tell her again that I don't see anything wrong, but she insists. She tells me that I should have put more effort into fixing it up, and now she wants me to make some changes. I'm not going to lie, this really pissed me off. I mean, I work hard to take care of my garden, and I never get any complaints until she shows up out of nowhere. I say that I don't want to hear this anymore, and I'll try to get rid of everything in the garden by tomorrow night. I ask her if that would satisfy her. She says yes and leaves. I go inside and start to cry because I realize how much I love taking care of my garden. I didn't sleep well that night thinking about all the plants and how they're so important to me. The next day I decide to call a landscaping company to help me get rid of most of my garden. I spend the entire day removing all the flowers and veggies. I'm crying on the phone with them saying that I wish I could keep every single one of these plants, but I know I can't. When I wake up the next morning, I find that my front yard has been dug up overnight. There's no grass anywhere left. My plants were removed, but they were left on the ground instead of being thrown away. I couldn't believe it and I called the police to report this. They come over and take statements from both Kathy and myself. We argue about who did it and why. I admit that I had the landscaping company come to remove everything, but I didn't tell them to leave it behind. Kathy says that I should pay for someone to reseed my lawn. I refuse and demand that she pays for it. The police officer says that he thinks it's best if Kathy pays for the repairs. She does, and the police tell us that it's all settled. We exchange words and I slam the door shut. The next day, I receive a letter from Kathy demanding that I apologize for what happened yesterday. I write back telling her that I have nothing to apologize for, and it's actually her fault for pushing me to do something I regret. I give her the option to either accept this or sue me for defamation. I figure it's better to settle it without lawyers because I'm sure I'd win in court anyway. She responds back with a bunch of insults about me ruining her view. I ignore it and throw it away. This whole ordeal has ruined my life. I hate gardening now and I feel like I wasted my time. I hope this gets resolved soon, and I can move on from this. But honestly, I'm scared that this is going to happen again. Edit. To address some of your concerns, I am male, 21 Nem, not female. Edit. For anyone asking, I don't know how to contact the op. Sorry guys.